just me and my guitar.
Hey, what's happening guys? Mark here from Mark's Aquatics. I've had some good hatch rates on the crystal blacks, the F1s and the crystal reds. As you can see there, there's a good mixture of got a nice little blue bolt in the back there, and some really nice deep coloration in the shrimp as well, which is really nice to see. Their little guys are everywhere now, really doing well. As you can see, there's quite a few there hiding under that Indian almond leaf. We've had a black King Kong appear, some shadow pandas, if I can find them for you. Also quite a few snowballs come out. But there's some stunning little shrimp in here. And they're lovely deep coloration in the bodies as well, the reds, the blacks. Quite solid colours, which is nice. You can see another pregnant female at the back there, carrying a little clutch of red eggs underneath. So the tank's thriving, it's doing really well. You can see the mineral balls there that we made, the Montmorillonite clay mineral balls, which are brilliant little tools for your. Honestly, I recommend you make some of these because they keep your crystal clear, your water crystal clear, and the shrimps are forever hopping onto them and taking a bit off and ingesting it. But there's quite a few babies in here. I'd say there's probably over 100 in here now, in amongst the moss and everything. Lots of little ones, which is brilliant news. I need some good news after my shed caught on fire, that's for sure. That was a bit of an upsetting evening, that was, losing my koi. But I think if you saw the video I put up yesterday, you'll see that they're all coming on in leaps and bounds now. And they're getting back up to speed, back up to feeding properly and reacting to when I go in the shed, which is really nice. I've got one of my big females. In fact, she's the biggest female I've got. She's absolutely huge compared to the rest. Such a big abdomen on her, she can hold so many eggs, it's unreal. And she's full up with them again. She's like a little queen ant, she really is. So there'll be a few more added to the colony before long. I'll try and find you one of these King Kongs here. I think that's one I can see there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, that shadow. Oh no, it's a bit of a shadow pan. Beautiful coloration on him. This camera's not really doing this justice, I'm afraid. Yeah, just chucked in one of the a little ball of the paste that we made up. I made a load of these little balls up as well. I just chucked one in there for the F1s. You can see a nice little blue bolt there. And there's a what are you doing in there? I'll have to get you out. Well, I don't have to, but yeah, some stunning little shrimps. Some really nice ones come out. Bit of a patchy old chap there, look. One of the first ones I had he was. What else can we find? What other colours? Oh, there we go, look. A little black King Kong getting chased around there. Now he's going to run off and hide because we want to see you. Let's try to get a bit closer. There he goes. Go up on that bamboo dish, go on. He's beautiful, he is. There's a couple of those in there. Some shadow pandas as well. Obviously in the blue bolts, you've just seen that. Having a hard time, trouble focusing on him. Being that colour. Can you get run over again, mate? Okay, you want to be centre frame. Thank you very much. There he is. Little red beady eyes on him. That's a little bit better footage for you. Not much better. You're going to make a lovely shrimp, that one. I just love those little red beady eyes. Let's see if we can get a close up of those eggs. Fanning them away, keeping them nicely oxygenated. Yeah, looks like the tank division's been unleashed. Thousands of ram's horns and tadpole snails, there's hundreds of them, and they'll completely encase that ball in about the next half an hour, and then I'll watch the shrimp spend the next 2 hours trying to pull them off to get to it. It's quite funny. There's our little mate again, jumping on the ram's horn snail. Here we'll jump back and have a look at these yellow sakuras before we sign off. Another mum there. Yeah, like I said guys, broccoli Sunday tomorrow, so we're going to be boiling up some broccoli today at some point, steaming that, making it get nice and soft, and we're going to put some in our little bamboo hides and in our feeding bowls and let them have a good feed tomorrow. I fed these one of the shrimp matches that I've got yesterday. I put one in the sakura tank next door. I'll show you that in a minute. I think you'll agree they're enjoying them. I'm not sure if you've had a go at making these guys, but drop me a message if you've tried to make these and they're working for you. I'll just pan around now slow, and oh no, where's all the shrimps gone? There's one, there's a couple there. Oh, here they are, look at that lot. I think you'll agree they enjoy them. You couldn't get any more on there. It's a lovely sight. And you think I started off this colony, if you look back at my videos, when I first started the my shrimp room up, and it's only going back 4 months maybe, and I started off with about 7 or 8 of these yellow sakuras. And there you go. You can see the progress. You can see where you can go right back to the start, where I built all these tanks. Well, not built the tanks, because I was breeding coral in these before I changed them over to the shrimps. But you can go right back, and it's gone together quite nicely. So any of you who want to copy what I've done, replicate it, you've got the videos there. And any questions you want, drop me a message in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer anything that you guys want to throw at me. Good fun making the matches too. Like I say, you can stick them in the freezer. You can eat what you don't use, and they go solid, absolutely solid when they go off, which is what you want, because that nil will last them for well, all day easy, maybe even through the evening as well. So they don't leave them alone until they're gone. And you can see the females here. We've got females all over the place carrying berries, and there's absolutely hundreds of you can't see them at the moment. They're all in amongst the moss there. There's babies everywhere, and I've been fishing a lot of these out because I've had a lot of I'm not sure if you can see it. I'll try and zoom in on one for you. You can see one there in amongst the moss, but I've had a massive, even though the eggs have come out and you can see them on the parents and they're yellow eggs, when they actually hatch out, I've had some of these. They seem to have a yellow stripe down the back. It's more like the wild version, to be honest. And I've had hundreds of these come out. So what I've done is I've set up another tank down here now. You can see them all on the sponge filter there. But I've had no end of these guys hatch out, and some of the other ones that have hatched out as well, which aren't up to speed coloration wise, I've been taking them out. This is going to be, it's not a cold tank, it's just I'm going to put everything in this tank which obviously doesn't meet the grade, just to keep my, you can see them. I'll try and get a close-up view of them. There they are there. Now they've gone right back to like a wild coloration. You can see the ones down there look more released than they do the golden stripes. But obviously these are all throwbacks from generations past, and these genes are cropping up here and there. But yeah, I've had a load of them. There must be a good 100, 200 in this tank I've fished out. I've spent a good 4 hours pulling them out and putting them in this tank, acclimating them to this tank, and putting them in here. It'd be interesting to bring them up and have a tank. This tank now is going to be all for them, and I'm going to just, anything that's not, like I said, doesn't meet the grade that I want to get up to, and everything's going to go in here. So we're going to have a right mixed old bag in here of different species, and see them, just let them go wild and have fun. But there's loads of them, and they've all shed since I put them in this water as well. That fresh water going into that fresh water has made them all molt. So I've put some food in there for them today. And they all seem pretty keen. There's some interesting ones. There was a blue one came out as well. It wasn't very blue, but it was quite blue. He's in there as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they turn out. Let's go back up here. Yeah, have a go at making these. They're good fun. Yeah, I put the video up yesterday about doing my gearbox oil and my Range Rover, sorry, my Discovery out there, just in case any of you guys have got one of those, or you know anyone who's got one. You can also drop them a line if they wanted to change their gearbox oil. I do all the mechanics on my van and on the truck. I enjoy doing all that sort of stuff as well. Hey, well, I hope you enjoyed that little update, guys. Going to be feeding them something different in a couple of weeks' time, so stay tuned for that one. And also, I'm still trying to get some more tools back together after the shed fire, and we can get back in the shed then, and we can start making some more stuff. I know some of you have said that you're missing the workshop stuff, and hope I'm going to still keep doing it. And I sure will, because I love building stuff, love designing things, love building stuff, and sharing it with you guys out there. Like I say, people these days, it's so easy to go into a shop and buy something, but I was brought up in an age where you just couldn't do that, you know, and I was brought up in an little island, so a lot of the things that we wanted, we had to make, you know, and that's the way I grew up. So I like making stuff, and try and pass that along to my kids as well. That sometimes you get a lot more enjoyment out of making something. You can see it later on in there, and just you got the memory there of making it, especially if you're making it with your kids, it's even better. But yeah, get out there and make something. Anyway guys, you're all stars, I love you loads. Short update video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.